Hey everyone, I'm Quenya and this is Quinvious. And I gotta say, I just do not understand why my brain is the way it is. My brain makes me think of things that are just so unfathomable. You be saying to yourself, really? Really? I'm not even thinking about stuff like that would cause me to have these types of dreams, but I am. And I done had another crazy, bizarre, weird, insane dream. And I don't know why, but it just happens. And I guess that's is what it is, but it's still bizarre, crazy, and weird. So I had a dream that me and my parents went on another cruise, and we were having a good time at first. At first, we were having a good time. Then I mess around, and I guess because people of my age did not want to talk to me, did not want to be around me, didn't want to have anything to do with me, I got upset and proceeded to slam the door. I slammed it so hard, I swear, I think the door rattled. It was just a hard bang. I just slammed the door so hard, and I guess I went on about my day. And then later on, I met up with my dad, and not even sure where we were going, but I guess we were going somewhere on the ship. But anyway, we were walking and stuff, and then this woman came up to my dad and was talking about, look, I spoke to your wife, and now I gotta talk to you about how your son messed around and just slammed the door, was slamming doors and stuff, and she was like, we don't understand why he did it, but that's just what he did. He was slamming doors and stuff. And then, once we got off the ship, they somehow, I don't even know how I was even able to do this while on the ship, but somehow they found out that I legally changed my name. And it drove my parents furious. It drove them up the wall. They were furious. They were ballistic. They just could not understand why I would do such a thing without asking them, without getting their advice, without letting them know, hey, this is something that I want to do. I just did it. And I guess my mom was just too through with me. She was outdone. She just couldn't handle it anymore. So she let my dad discipline me, and he grabbed the belt. He got his belt, and he told me once he was done sorting out these Smartie candies. I don't know if you know what that is, but Smartie is like the little tablet candies that comes in a plastic tube. But anyway, he was saying that, separating the greens from the pinks, and then after that, I woke up. I woke up, called my mom, explained the dream, and I called my dad and explained the dream. So, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know why my brain thinks the way it does. I mean, that dream was so random, so vivid. Everything was all over the place. And I can't even tell you the name that I changed it to. I don't even know. I don't even know how I did on the ship. How can you legally change your name on a cruise ship? They don't have that type of place you can go to where you can even get your name legally changed. But somehow I did it, and I guess my parents were furious. I guess that, and mixed into the fact that I was slamming doors and stuff. In the dream, my mom was like, you see that? You see that? We were having a good time. We were having a grand old time, and you pull some mess like that. And you pull some mess like that. And also when I woke up, I was saying to myself, oh my goodness, I'm about to be 28 in July. 2-8. I'm too old to be doing petty stuff like that, like slamming doors, not telling my parents, hey, this is something that I want to do and stuff. Like hello, like who does that? Who does that at 27? Now I'm pretty sure there are some people that does stuff like that, but not me. Not me. That is just I'm too old for that. I'm too old for petty mess like that. I'm just am. And when I was on the phone with my mom, she told me, well, if you want to change your name, we're not going to get upset with that. I mean, it is your life. And she said at the end of the day, we just gave you the name. That's all we did. All we did was name you. What you want to do after that, that's on you. So at least that gives me somewhat of a guideline of how they feel about me changing my name. Because in real life, I really do want to legally change my name, but I didn't want to go about it the way that I did in my dream. That's not how I wanted to go about it. I wanted to wait till I had the money to get it changed, to tell my parents, look, I'm going to be legally changing my name. This is what I want to change it to, and just my middle and last name, not my first name. I'm perfectly fine with the name Quenya. I have truly grown into it. I appreciate it. It's my name. It's me. It fits me. It's who I am, and that just is what it is. But as far as my middle and last name, I just no, I can't hold on to it for the rest of my life. I really can't. I can't hold on to my middle name because I just don't like it. I just don't. I truly tried my hardest to grow into it, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it. So I'm getting rid of that. And as far as my last name, I can't hold on to a name from a family that can't come together. Because ever since my paternal grandma passed away in 2017, my paternal family has been completely distanced. Just distance. They can't even come together for a simple cookout. They really can't. And my aunt tries her best. She really does. But no, they just can't do it. They can't do it. They can't come together. I truly do think my grandma was the glue that hold the family together. She really was. Because if my grandma was still alive and breathing, the whole family would come together. They would. Anytime my grandma would decided that she wanted to do a cookout or something, the whole family would come together. But now that my aunt is trying to do the same thing my grandma was doing, and nobody can't show up. Nobody can't come together and show up. And I truly do think it was because of my grandma. She was the one that literally hold the family together. And now that she's not here, ain't nobody coming together. I mean, it's just that. I mean, I just can't. Not to mention, every time we do hear, the little times we do hear from my aunt, it don't never be anything good. It always be something bad, something that happened, this happened, that happened, and you know what? You just get tired of that. Always getting constantly told what's going wrong about this, about that, da 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 da. It's just tiresome, just tiresome. So I truly can't hold on and be associated with a family that can't come together. That's just so distant that just can't come together for any kind of family function or cookout. So yeah. Well, that's why I want to legally change my middle name and last name. But all in all, I did have a crazy dream. A dream about being on a cruise, and somehow, because nobody wanted to speak to me, which that alone is petty within itself. If nobody wants to speak to you, then you just go about your way and be about yourself and do what you want to do yourself. I mean, I'm used to that anyway. I'm an only child, so I'm used to entertaining myself and not be like, oh, why nobody want to speak to me? Why nobody want to do this? But I guess for some reason, because nobody wanted to speak to me, I just had to slam the door, go get my name legally changed, which I wanted to do that anyway in real life, but not for that particular reason. Not because people aren't speaking to me. And I guess even though it's a dream, I can truly understand why my parents would be upset like they were, because I didn't come to them and be like, hey, I want to legally change my middle and last name. This is what I want to do and stuff like that. And then plus I was slamming doors. I guess you could say I was acting out no for no legitimate reason, just because nobody wanted to speak to me. I mean, come on now. I'm about to be 28 in July. I'm too old for all that pettiness. That was just pettiness within itself. And then once I woke up, called my mom, explain what happened. Called my dad, explain what happened. So yeah, it was just an all around crazy, crazy, crazy dream. And I really don't understand why I'm having them types of dreams lately. It's just, I guess it just is what it is. But it was all around crazy, just insane insanity. And I truly do hope not to have another type of dream like that again. I really hope I don't, because it seems like I'm just having dreams where my parents are upset with me about one thing or another. And it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And I know I'm not getting crazy in the head. I'm not. But I guess when your body wants to dream about a certain thing, gonna dream about a certain thing, whether you're thinking about it or not. And in real life, when we did go on the cruise, I did have a good time. People were talking to me. I mean, so I don't understand why I would have a dream where I'm on a cruise and I didn't have a good time and I'm acting out and doing stuff like legally changing my name and just, I don't know. I don't know, but that's the dream I had. Another crazy, bizarre, insane dream. So I guess that is what it is. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more, please click the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys next time on another video. Okay, bye.